record on this computer. All right, welcome to our team call. It is January 22nd. We are already freaking 1 month into the new year. I won't jump the gun. We have a full week left. So that's exciting. If you guys have Success Club goals or things that you're still really pushing for in your business, I think we all can agree that a lot can happen in a week. So don't give up. Know that every single day this week, if you work with intention, you can absolutely crush your goals. Use the team page. Use us as your guidance and inspiration, and ask those questions that we can give you feedback to help you get over those humps that you may be dealing with to move your business forward. So that's another thing. Monday morning wake-up call this week is with one of my favorite, Amy Silverman. She is top 10 coach 4 times in a row, I think, 4-time elite coach. She's incredible. She's real. She's no BS. And she's somebody that has truly mastered her brand. She's mastered this business and how to really just truly hone in on herself and attract people just like her. And because of that, it's made her an incredible success in this business. Somebody that is very well admired, and to say that to have 4-time elite next to her name means that she's consistently every single year growing incredible leaders on her team. So she's somebody definitely that I am going to listen in tomorrow. I hope that you guys make that a priority too. Okay, so any other announcements? We have our new coach mentorship is going to be starting on February 6th. Am I right on that date, Katie? Okay, February 6th. So I want to say about a week from now, towards the end of the week, we're going to post in the team page, and we're going to have a chance for you guys to enroll. So if you have new coaches on your team, or if you're a new coach yourself and you're looking to really master the basics of this business, then you want to enroll for this. It's completely free. It's me and 5 other mentors who are just showing up every day for you to give you the tools that you guys need to grow a successful business. So excited to bring that to you. We took January off from the mentorship so that we could, revamp it and get it ready. We have some new ladies joining us this year, which I'm super pumped about. They're going to bring some really great information to the group, and it's going to be awesome. So that starts February 6th. So mark your calendars and make sure that if you have coaches that you want, that when we make that post, you make sure you tag your coaches in that post and encourage them to enroll. Another thing that I love to use this for is think about, this month, and it really kind of relates to the topic tonight, which is converting customers to coaches. This is a great opportunity as we're sharing the business opportunity with those challengers who are seeing incredible results, the people who were inspired by, to let them know, hey, we also have this new training starting in the beginning of the month. So you're literally going to have everything that you need to get started with our team of coaches. So you can leverage that new coach training in addition to sharing the business opportunity with those people. Tomorrow kicks off the Foundation of Leadership. I don't know the name of it. It gets me tongue-tied. The Diamond Training, okay? So the Diamond Training starts tomorrow, whatever the heck we named it. Diamond Training. If you guys paid the $20, you already enrolled, you hit the deadline, then you should be added by now. If you're not added by now, let me know and I'll make sure to get you in there. Another thing too is check with your downline. So if you have coaches that have also enrolled in this training, check with them to make sure they've got added, make sure everybody's ready to go. Get excited for tomorrow because we're bringing the heat. All right, so tonight's topic is we're wrapping up January. Well, not really, because we have one more. We have the 29th call, but this is kind of like the series. I'm trying to do like a series every month. And the first, the year was about vision. The second was about making it Challenger Month, right? We've been so focused on really successful challenge groups. Last week, we really talked about content to keep our challengers engaged. And now what? The challenge group's coming to an end. We're getting into the last week or 2 of the challenge group. What's happening, guys? These people have been with us for almost 30 days. And if you've signed up customers, guess what? On that 30-day mark, we know that Shakeology is going to draft again. So it's your responsibility as a coach, in my opinion, to make sure that they're aware of that. Make sure they know what's coming up for them in the pipeline, whether, what's their next step. It's our job as coaches to really be that visionary for them, really encourage them. Are you getting in my next challenge group? What flavor Shakeology are you switching to next month? I just wanted to remind you that your draft date is on so and so and so. This can be, however you want it to be. For me, email is kind of like how I've been working my business over the last 8 to 10 months. So I'm constantly sending emails to remind people. I have it also. Where is that sheet? I showed you guys this challenger sheet before. It's in the Coach Online office under the News and Training tab. It's the customer follow-up tracker. So what I did, guys, was I highlighted everybody's draft date, and I wrote in my planner, a week before their draft date. So if I have Susie drafting on the 28th, and I want to make sure to reach out to her by the 23rd so that I could let her know about that upcoming draft date. And the reason I'm doing it so far in advance is so that I could really connect with her and figure out if she's interested in getting discounts or joining our family of coaches. So that's kind of what this is all about, is getting in that mindset now and kind of like being intentional, because we have to be intentional with everything we do. We are intentional when we put up that challenge group post, right? And we made that pretty graphic, and we buzzed about the health bet. We got people really excited to join us. And then we were intentional about Earning Success Club, right? And then we did it. And then we were intentional about building the best health bet challenge group that we possibly could. And then we were intentional about being engaged every single day. Then we were intentional about helping these people get results, following up with them, being creative in our posts to help them engage, doing things that we wouldn't normally do, being vulnerable ourselves so that people feel comfortable to open up. Now it's our job to be intentional to help them do the next step. Cool. I'll go over that, Tiffany. Great question. Let's see. So now it's intentional to, like I said, make sure that they know the next steps. So I'm just going to read. I sent about, because a month ago, on the 27th, is when the All Access Pass Challenge Pack launched, right? So I had 6 or 7 people order on that day because they were so excited. So I had all of these lists of names that I needed to reach out to because their draft date was approaching. And I wanted to make sure that, I shared with them what their options were. Hold on, let me find a good example on my phone. Okay, so this isn't our first conversation. About once a week, I check in privately with my girls. So I make sure to engage with them every single day individually in the group. And then once a week, I'm engaging with them through social media outside the group on Facebook Messenger or text or whatever works for you. So, I've asked her over the last couple of weeks, like, how are you feeling? Things like that. So last Friday, I said, how are you doing? And she said, I'm doing really well. I'm so glad that it's Friday and I can relax. Also, I'm pretty stoked that I'm down over 5 pounds and I can already see change. It definitely keeps me motivated to continue. It's amazing how much easier it is to get up early and work out. Definitely the best way to start my day. So guys, she's super pumped about this lifestyle change. She feels good. She believes in it. And she goes, and I have to thank you so much for the needed accountability and ability and extra push. I love having the group app. How are you? Right? So I'm raving over her. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, that's insane. You made my day. I cannot wait to see your pictures. I'm so happy for you. Because in the beginning of the group, I encouraged them to do before pictures. So I'm really pumped now that we're approaching that 30 days to see how far she's come, to see that side by side. Also, I'm intentional because it's that extra accountability that I'm really giving her to finish these last few weeks strong. I'm saying, girl, I cannot wait to see those pictures, aka you better show me those so I can see all your hard work and how it's paid off. So again, I said, it's incredible. You've made my day. I'm so excited for you. I was like, I'm doing great. I really appreciate your feedback. It means a lot knowing what's working and what's not working as far as the group goes. And I said, also, if you're interested, we offer great discounts on Shakeology. Whether you're interested in joining me and our coaching family and helping others, or just simply gaining the coach discounts on your products. She's a military wife, so I said we also offer another military discount for spouses as well. All we would need to do is switch your account before your draft date. And she goes, I'm definitely interested in the discounts. I just put in a request to delay my Shakeco because I have a bit left, but I definitely know I'm going to need more in a few weeks. And I said, great, that's no problem at all. We can switch over your enrollment whenever you're ready. And she proceeded to ask, that sounds amazing. Are there any fees or things that I'm required to do once I'm signed up as a coach? Like, do I have to be a coach, or am I literally allowed to do this for the discounts? Normal questions that people are going to ask. So I break it down. I'm honest. I'm not trying to, hide anything from them. I let them know what the fees are. I let them know there's a $15.95 business service fee in addition to their Shakeology payment. But I explained to them that those two added together are cheaper than them getting Shakeology at the customer price. So again, they really appreciate it, and that's a good opportunity. So that's somebody who is just interested in joining as a discount coach, which discount coaches are great in our business, right? It helps build stability in the downline to help people and gain that retention in our organizations. I'm going to give you one more example here. Okay, so again, I checked in with a girl again, and this was on Friday. I checked with her to see how she's done. She's telling me how much she loves the group. It's awesome. She's really getting used to it. She loves the accountability. She loves the program she's doing. It's really challenging, which is exactly what she needed. And I said, I'm so happy to hear that. If you're interested, we offer great discounts on Shakeology. Whether you're interested in joining me on our coaching family and helping others, or just simply gaining the coach discounts on your products. We also offer a military discount for spouses. We just need to switch your account before your draft date. And here's her response. I would actually definitely be interested in getting more information about the different options. I know close to nothing about the company and the business aspect. What discounts are available? Sorry, I know nothing, to be honest. Currently, I just love the products. Currently, I just use the products, and I've come to really love them. And that's big for me after being skeptical for so long. So I continue to build that conversation and that relationship and offer something with her. My point in this, I said the same thing to everybody in a different way, right? It was the same message. It was same, how are you doing? How's everything going this week? Awesome. Your draft date's approaching. Are you interested in getting discounts or joining our team? You've been such an inspiration through this journey. You would be really great at this. Or, I don't even try to sell them on that. I just kind of lay it out there. I kind of place it in their hand and give them the option to tell me. Some people ask more information about coaching. Some people don't. I sent, like I said, 6 of these today. So my third girl just enrolled for discounts for now because she wants to continue on her journey a little bit more before she feels confident in sharing it. But she's open to the idea. This is a gold mine, guys, because this is what this business is about. It's the vital process. Are you guys aware what the vital process is? Raise your hand. Okay, good. For those that didn't, I'm going to go over it anyway. But the vital process, it's 4 steps into growing a successful team and a successful organization. Number 1, help that customer get set up with a challenge pack. Enroll them in a challenge group. Number 2, help them get incredible results. Put your heart and soul in these groups. Commit yourself, because it's much easier to show up when we're on our A game. And when we're on our A game, that means we're showing up, we're feeling good, we're staying consistent, and it makes it easier for us to give to others. It's one of those things where until you fill your own cup, you can't fill others. So make sure that you're given to yourself just as much so that you can be present in your challenge groups and help these people get results. I said this earlier in a live video that I had on the Beachbody Champions page. I said the work doesn't start when we make the social media post and earn the Success Club points. The work starts when they say yes, and we enroll them in that challenge tracker app, and it's our job to encourage them and inspire them to show up every single day. And there's no better way to do that than for us to show up ourselves and be our own product of the product. So that's the vital process. And number 2. Number 3, it's then doing what I did today, sharing that next option, that next step, being that visionary for them. And if you guys are really encouraging the All Access Pass, conversions are so much easier with people who have the All Access Pass because they are already thinking long term with you. They are already seeing the vision. They are already talking about 5-6 months down the road. Of course, they want to get as discounted price of product as they possibly can. Who doesn't love a great sale? Never underestimate and never assume that somebody doesn't want to continue with this, and never assume that somebody wouldn't be open to this coaching opportunity. Of the 6 messages that I sent, 4 of the 6 were open to the coaching opportunity. And I can very confidently tell you that that has never happened to me before. And I think a huge reason that it is because the people that I am relating to now and the people that I am sharing this with are people that have truly started to see life change, because they're people that have truly committed to this challenge group and are really, truly believing in the products and programs. They're believing in it 100%. And that's where it starts. And I just want to shout it from the rooftops, because I understand completely the frustrations that come with this business. I've been around 3 years next month. So you can imagine how many coaches I've had, how many people have quit, how many challenge groups I failed, how many times I failed myself, the roller coaster of Beachbody coaching, the roller coaster of entrepreneurship. I get it. I've been there. Missed goals. I've been there. But the one thing that I have found, if I can stay patient, if I can stay grateful, if I can wake up every single day excited for this, no matter what, believing in my vision and my mission to continue moving forward in this business, things start to happen. Things start to happen. I promise you that. But you can't skip steps. I've tried that too. You can't skip steps. You have to be a challenger first. You have to truly believe in what you're doing, because when you guys feel good on the inside, it is going to be so easy for you to help other people feel good. And when you help other people feel good, they don't want to stop not feeling good. Make sense? Those are your true rock star coaches. And then comes teaching them exactly what you've taught yourself. You teach those coaches. Be that challenger. Show up on social media, be consistent, do the 4 vital behaviors of this business, read personal development, be a part of these calls and have that team camaraderie. Really show up here, because when you're here, it makes it real. When you're here, it helps you remember and get excited for, what you're a part of. And on days that are really hard, you remember that you have this team here to support you and help you through those rough times. And if you read personal development, then you know that those rough times are only temporary, and those rough times happen to people so that they can see if you're strong enough to overcome them. It's the vital process, and we're coming into the end of the month where you guys have that opportunity to look into your challenge groups now. Do you guys have, raise your hand if you can think of one name in your challenge group right now that would be a dream team coach. That's awesome. Now raise your hand right now if you've shared with them the coaching opportunity. That's great too. You guys are on it then, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. They just assume that it wouldn't be for them. So that's great. Continue doing that. Continue taking the steps in this business. Continue making your groups the best that they can be, and letting this be a cycle for you month after month after month. Raise your hand if you know the start of your next challenge group. Awesome. Raise your hand if you started talking about it. Good. We need to do that. Get it out there. The end of the month, right? We're locking in the goals that we need to lock in for the end of the month. We're helping the people that we need to help. Move into February, getting excited for that next challenge group. And we do this stuff all over again, because there's always people that need our help. There's always people that need our inspiration. If somebody told you no 70 times, February might be the month. You never know. So don't forget to follow up with people. Don't forget to continue sharing. You're not a broken record to anybody but yourself. Remember that too. Sometimes I feel like I'm posting the same dang thing every single day, which I am. You guys see my daughter all the time. But in other posts that I'm posting, right, I feel like I'm talking about my journey. I'm talking about being a stay-at-home mom. I'm talking about, how grateful I am for this business opportunity. I'm talking about, my past or being a military spouse. I feel like everybody already knows that about me, but there's so many people that don't. And it's crazy, because you would think by now that they do, and they don't. So never think that your story is a broken record. Yeah, so Tiffany, I hope that answered your question. What wording do you use when you send the draft date? I kind of make that mental note to myself, and then I'll send them that message kind of sharing, hey, your draft date's coming up. Like, well, first I'll be like, hey, how's everything going? And get some positive feedback from them. And then I'll say, well, your draft date's coming up. Are you interested in getting discounts before your next shipment drafts? And kind of go about it that way. Do you guys have any feedback, questions, comments? Anything to add that's worked really well for you in transitioning customers to coaches, or customers to discount coaches, or I can say for me that a really successful thing has been tracking it. Tracking my people, making sure that I literally can check mark every day that I've engaged with everybody in my challenge group in some way, shape, or form. Oh, good. I'm glad. When I see them commenting and liking other girls' posts. Oh, can you elaborate? What do you mean, Katie?
Sorry, my comments got cut. I was just saying, so like if I see challengers in my groups commenting and liking, and I basically just tell them, I'm like, you're basically doing what I do as a coach. And I'm kind of like breadcrumbing that throughout the group. And then this past week, so it was week 2 of our group, I've presented the coach opportunity to all the girls that I think would make awesome coaches.
That's awesome. Great. Casey asked, how does the fee work when the switch to coach from customer? So I want to say, is it you have 30 days to get a refund? Is that correct? Okay, so what happens is before that 30-day draft date, so say that they ordered on December 10th, so by January 10th would be that 30-day mark. So obviously you want to follow up with them a few days before. So if they decide to switch over, what they would do was they would log into their Team Beachbody account because they already have one created as a customer. You're already their coach. Then they would just go to the coach tab, be a coach, become a coach. And then page 1, it's already filled out. It saved all their information. All they need to do is add their phone number and social security number. They go to page 2, which is typically the challenge pack page, but because they already have a challenge pack, you just scroll all the way to the bottom and hit no thanks, sign me up. And then there's another promotion page where again you hit no thanks, sign me up. The 4th page, you pay $40 coach fee, which is refunded to them in 2 to 3 days when you submit a form that's under forms and documents in the Coach Online office. So you let them know that it's a $40 fee up front, but once the company recognizes that they're a prior customer, it'll reimburse them within 2 to 3 days. And simply the way to get the reimbursement is a 3-step form in Forms and Documents under the My Business tab. All you have to do is put their coach ID in, their email address, their first and last name, and their date of purchase, and submit, and it'll refund them. So super simple. Great. Yeah, it's great. It's a great way to convert them. All right, guys, any other questions before we hop off? Anything to add? All righty. Well, thanks for hanging out with me and talking about this. This has been a great month. Who still needs to get in Success Club? Jules, Tara, Katie. All right, rooting for you guys. Let us know if you need anything. If you need any feedback or help posting the team page, we're here from you. You got plenty of time. So let's rock this out and end January strong. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.